In this video, I'm going to explain how the casino comping system works. And to start off, I guess I need to explain what a casino comp is, and it's really rather simple. Comp is short for complimentary, and it refers to anything that the casino will give you for free in return for your play in the casino. For a low-limit player, it might be a $10 comp at the coffee shop, but for the high roller who's willing to bet thousands on the turn of a card, the comps could include private jets, limousines, gourmet meals, and butler service in million-dollar penthouse suites. Now, you can earn comps for playing slots or other electronic machines in a casino, as well as for table games, but in this video, we'll only be focusing on table game comps. The important thing to understand about casino comps is that if you know you're going to be gambling anyway, you might as well ask to get rated to see what you can get back in the way of comps. And here's how it works. When you first sit down at the table, be sure to tell the dealer that you want to be rated. They will then probably call over a supervisor in that pit who will ask for your Players Club card to identify you, and then they will track how long you play and how much you bet to determine how much you should be given in comps. The supervisor, who's also called a floor person, won't stand there and constantly watch you. Instead, they'll just glance over every once in a while to see how much you're betting and note it on a card, or if they use an electronic system, they'll input that information into a computer. An important thing to keep in mind is that if you want to change tables, be sure to tell the floor person so that they can continue to track your play at the new table. Usually, a casino will want you to play for at least a combined total of 3 hours, and virtually all casinos use the same formula to calculate your comp value. They simply take the size of your average bet and multiply it by the casino's advantage on the game you're playing to come up with an expected loss for each time you play. They then multiply that by the average decisions per hour in your game, and that result is then multiplied by the length of your play in hours. The end result is what the casino expects to win from you during your play, and the casino will return anywhere from 10% up to 40% of that amount to you in the form of comps. So, let's say you're a roulette player that averages $20 a spin and you play for 4 hours. What's that worth in comps? Well, just multiply your average bet of $20 by the casino's advantage in roulette, which is rounded up to 5.3%, to get $1.06, which is the average amount the casino expects to make on you on each spin of the wheel. You then multiply that by the average number of decisions or spins per hour, which is 40, to get $42.40, which is the average amount the casino expects to make on you after 1 hour. Then multiply that by the total hours of play, which is 4, to get $169.60, which is the average amount the casino expects to make on you during your 4 hours of play. Since the casino will return 10% to 40% of that amount in comps, you should qualify for a minimum of $16.96 to a maximum of $67.84 in casino comps. An important thing to keep in mind about comps is that you don't have to lose in order to qualify. The casino only asks that you put in the time to play. So, in our example, if after 4 hours of gambling, our roulette player ended up winning $100, they would still be eligible for the same amount of comps. One other thing to mention about comps is that some casino games, such as blackjack, require skill, and the casino may adjust its expected advantage over you depending on how well you play the game. For example, a good basic strategy player may be rated at only 0.5%, an average player at 1%, and a player who guesses how to play his cards could be 2% or higher. Another interesting example is that some casino games, such as craps, offer bets that have wildly different casino advantages. So sometimes adjustments are made in the equation when determining the casino advantage. For example, if you only make pass line bets and take the free odds, you could be rated at less than 1%. However, if you make a lot of hardway bets, you could be rated at a house edge of 9% or higher. So, there you have it. Now you know how to earn comps in the casino, and you also know the formula that is used to determine how much you will earn in comps. However, I did want to make one last final point about earning comps. You should never bet more than you are comfortable with in order to earn more comps. This means that if you like to bet $10 a hand in blackjack, Don't start betting $25 a hand just to earn more comps. What you want to do is earn comps for gambling that you were going to do anyway and not risk losing any extra money.